Hello, yoga family. Welcome to the mat with me, the best place to practice yoga for your body, your mind, and your soul. This is a fire element flow, and the fire element has many qualities to it, but some of the highlights are it helps us connect to our personal power source. It helps us feel a sense of self-worth. It helps us channel our will into and onto what matters. Fire helps us take imperfect action through applying our energy effectively and easefully. And fire helps us transmute our internal and external experiences. It's really this metaphorical digestive system for what we're thinking and feeling and experiencing. So there's many qualities to fire, and I invite you to really connect with the one that speaks to you. So we're going to start in an upright seated posture. I'm sitting atop a blanket here as added support. Please layer in any props that you would like, and we'll begin in Sukhasana easy pose. Send those roots down, lift through the crown. And I invite you to place your hands over your navel center. This is where the Manipura chakra resides, and the element of that chakra is fire. And from the yogic perspective, there's said to be something called Agni, this fire within us that helps us do all of the things I just mentioned at the beginning of this practice. And so you can visualize this flame at the very center of your torso. With each breath you take, you can see the flame growing brighter and bolder. You can see it gaining strength, gaining stability. Tapping into your personal power. Tapping into your energetic capacity. Tapping into your worth. Tapping into your right to take action and channel your will into what's most important. Tapping into your ability to process thoughts and feelings and experiences. Reach the fingertips high. Exhale, twist over towards the right. Reach the fingertips high. Twist over towards the left. Take the fingertips high, over towards the right. Reach the fingertips high, over towards the left. Again, fingertips extend. Twist over to the right, hold 3 breaths. Back through to center. Over towards the left, 3 breaths. Back through to center, reach the fingertips high. Bring them down through to prayer. Inhale for Om together. Reset breath. Bringing the hands into Surya Mudra, the hand gesture for activating the fire element. The ring finger will draw in towards the base of the thumb, and the thumb will hold the ring finger in place. The other 3 fingers will extend outwards. And invitation to either hold here, backs of the hands atop the thighs, or extend the arms out, and we're going to hold for 3 breaths. 3 minutes. So settle in. This is an opportunity to challenge your power source and to prove to yourself that you are indeed powerful, worthy, able to take imperfect action, able to show up for yourself, able to apply your energy into something for a sustained period of time. I love this specific challenge, holding the Surya Mudra for a sustained period of time, because it helps me develop resiliency as the mind begins to spin its stories, which it does all day long, right? All day long, the mind is making up stories for me personally about ways that I am not worthy, reasons why I can't do the task at hand, why I'm not qualified enough, rested enough, knowledgeable enough, etc., etc. And so when I challenge myself to something like this, that is difficult, but achievable, it helps me rewrite that story. Helps me tap into my worthiness and my capabilities. We're over halfway there together. Relax the shoulders down. Last minute, 2/3 of the way. Last 30 seconds. I'm right beside you. Final expansive breath. Release the arms. We did it. Take some shoulder rolls. Shake the arms out. You are powerful. You are capable. You are worthy. And now bring yourself into plank pose. We have a minute here. Knees can be down. And if you have breath of fire in your practice, I want to invite you to layer that in. Take a moment and meet me in plank posture. Again, if breath of fire, 𝗙𝗶𝗁 is in your practice, invitation to weave it in. Halfway there. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees. Balasana, child's pose, please. Resting here, remembering that when we apply effort, when we connect to our power source and really channel our will, we also have the right to rest. Beautiful. Come forward into forearm plank. I know, I'm testing us here. Take 5 breaths with me. Last breath. Soften knees, untuck toes, thighs, pelvis, navel, Sphinx pose. 5 breaths here. Push down, lift up, pull the sternum through, send the tailbone towards the heels. Last 2. And lower all the way down. Extend the left arm straight out from the shoulder socket. TP up onto the right fingertips. Roll onto the left hip. Bend the knee, the right knee, and place the sole of the foot behind you. If you rolled too far, bring yourself out of the posture. Last 2 breaths. Roll down. And move to the other side, please. Extend straight out from the right arm. Roll onto the right hip. Left foot rests behind you here. 5 breaths together. Roll back down. Come back through to center. You can use your knees to assist you, but meet me in plank posture. And downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Make any movements that you need. I haven't practiced asana in quite some time, so wow, it's interesting to feel my body struggling, right? When we haven't been on our mats for a while, practicing the postures. Last breath here. Inhale to gaze forward. You can walk, step, maybe hop towards the top of the mat. Lift up halfway, really lengthen through that navel center where the fire element exists. Fold back down. And then roll the body up. Stack the vertebra. Steadily building our heat. Steadily building our power source. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Gaze up at the fingertips, fold through the midline, reach the hip creases back, lift up halfway. Step that right foot back. Knee softens down. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Inhale, reach the arms high. 2 more. Frame the front foot, step back, downward dog. Rock forward plank. Hold here 30 seconds, invitation to add breath of fire. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Whew, that is challenging. Reach that right leg high. Knee towards nose. Plant the right foot. Rise up, crescent pose. Reach the fingertips on an inhale. Exhale, hands down through prayer. Find a twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Send the right hip back as you reach forward through the crown of the head. Press the palms firmly in towards one another. Gaze down at the right foot, bend the back knee, step forward. Twisted Utkatasana chair pose. Knees draw in towards one another. Keep reaching the right hip back as you extend through the crown of the head. And listen carefully. Unwind, bring the right palm to the outside of the left knee and stand all the way up. Lift the left leg off the ground. Reach back through the left hand here. Come back through to center, hands at hips, and extend that left leg. Whew. Feel the navel turn on. Feel that fire. Last breath. Set that left leg down. Sweep the arms high. Fold through the midline. Fold into that flame, fold into that power source. Lengthen through the sides of the waist, Ardha Uttanasana. Left leg reaches back, soften the knee down, rise up, Anjaneyasana, please, low lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach the arms high, face forward. Last two. Last one. Frame the front foot, step back, plank pose. Here we go again. Last time, 30 seconds on the clock. Invitation for breath of fire. Reach the hips back. Whew. Send that left leg high. Knee towards nose. Rise up, crescent pose. Hands down through prayer. Find your twist, please. Right elbow towards the outside of the left knee. Make the connection. Once you do, palms press firmly in towards one another. Send the left hip back. Extend and reach through the crown of the head. Using our practice as proof that we are strong, that we are powerful, that we absolutely can channel our will and our effort into what matters. And then taking this lesson off the mat and into our tasks, our projects, our goals, our visions, and our dreams to make them happen imperfectly. Gaze down at the left foot, step that right foot forward, twisted chair pose. Whew, that was a big step for me. Lower the hips. Keep those legs drawing in towards the midline. Notice if the knees get off kilter. Last breath. Unwind, bring the left palm to the outside of the right knee. Start to reach the right arm back. Press into the left foot as you lift the right leg. Each challenge that we experience on our mats provides proof that we can lean into challenges off our mats, right? Gaze forward. Extend that right leg out in front of you, hands to hips here. And set the right foot down. Allow yourself to sway from side to side. Yeah. Awesome. Reach the arms high. Fold through that midline. Lift up halfway. Keep the left fingertips down. Left knee bent. Reach the right arm high. Right arm down, right knee bends, left leg straightens, reach the left arm high. And fold through the midline. Lowering all the way down onto your back, please. Actually, let's take a pause in Ardha Navasana while we're here anyway. Balance on the sits bones, lift the feet off the ground, keep the collarbone reaching upwards and extend the toes. Maybe you free the arms and reach the fingertips towards the feet. Keep the chest lifted. Since being back on my mat postpartum, I'm definitely feeling stronger in this posture, which feels good, right? Feels good to sense our strength and sense our power in these postures, again, as proof for what we can endure and experience off our mats. Last breath here. Bring the right leg under, left leg on top. Left hand back as our kickstand. Reach the right arm high. Sweep the right arm around. Hug that left leg in towards the body here. Reach up through the crown. Gaze back over the left shoulder to the best of your ability. Unravel and meet me back in Ardha Navasana, please. Half boat pose. Maybe you're in full boat pose, Navasana. I think my 25-year-old self used to do that pose effortlessly. My 34-year-old self still feels just as worthy. Last breath here. And left leg underneath right, sole the right foot to the outside of the left thigh, right arm back as our kickstand. Inhale, reach left fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale, sweep it around, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Reach upwards and expand outwards as you rotate the head towards the right shoulder. And unravel, lower all the way down to the back, please. Beautiful. Stack the right leg over the left and take the legs all the way towards the earth plane. If this is too much for your lumbar spine, unwind the legs and stack the knees atop one another, please. Awareness at the navel center where that flame resides, where that fire burns bright. Steadily yet bright. Legs come through center. Left leg stacks atop right. Come through to center. Extend the legs out long. And if you have a blanket, you might want to place the blanket over the navel center to create a sense of grounding for the fire element here. While we all need to feel connected to our power source and have that flame online, it can also get spastic and frenetic and frantic and be dispersed in too many directions, which leaves us feeling oh so depleted. And so using a blanket, if you have one, to create this sense of grounding, channeling that power in an efficient and effective manner here as we rest in our final posture. Each breath you take here in Shavasana, imagine that someone has dropped a pebble right atop the navel, as if they dropped a pebble into the middle of a still lake. And then as that pebble reaches the surface, the water ripples outwards towards the extremities, towards the edges of the water, where the water meets the earth. And so here, as you breathe, imagine that the navel center is that pebble. And each breath, your power, your will, your courage, your worthiness, your steady energy are rippling outwards into every layer of your being, every crack and crevice, every nook and cranny. Allow your power to extend and expand with each soft and subtle breath that you take. Practice the strengths of earth. Have a giving nature, be grounded in your purpose, hold firm in times of turbulence. Cultivate the qualities of water, move through life with gentleness, have access to your power at all times. Flexibility and persistence increase success. Embody the teachings of fire, transmute what you experience into light. Be strong enough to have clear boundaries. Have an awareness of when you need more fuel. Internalize the values of air. Release your expectations. Embrace the constant movement of change. Seeing is not everything. Feeling is essential. Balance by 𝗪𝗶𝗶𝗄𝗏. Awareness at the navel center. Increase your breath here. Feel the abdomen rise and fall. Feel the rib cage expand and contract. Feel that fuel traveling throughout your entire being, electrifying, radiating, awakening. And then invite those small movements, fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. And when you're ready, reach those arms overhead and really find length from fingertips to toes. Knees come towards the chest and find your favorite side for fetal pose. Rebirthing here. Saying yes once again to your fire. And then meet me in an upright seated posture, please. Staying seated in your sense of self-worth. Hands into prayer, borders of the thumb connect with the sternum, lift through the collarbone. Inhale for Om. Slowly open your eyes. I know I'm feeling more purposeful and powerful. I know I'm definitely feeling a sense of self-worth, even feeling like I could have improved here and there as a yoga instructor, as a guide on your mat today. I still feel so empowered, and I hope you do too. If you're enjoying working with the fire element, definitely look at this class next so you can continue to really care for this internal flame, this internal power source that's fueling your journey, both on and off your mat. Thank you for joining me. I'll meet you back here to keep practicing yoga holistically.